Hey guys, Bob from Gil Skillz here. This here is a water heater from an RV, which is pretty sweet right here. There's a lot of aluminum, there's a decent amount of brass. So let's go over it. So as you can see here, we've got a decent amount of brass here that can be grabbed. And we've got a decent amount, grab the magnet here. We got a decent amount of ferrous materials here that we can grab. We do have some aluminum on the inside here. We do need to take this little jacket off here in order to clean this up. This is all 100% aluminum. This here is all aluminum as well. So we got to take the plastic pieces off here, the plastic nipples, and work on getting all of the stuff off here and get that wonderful brass. There is a control module there as well. So let's go ahead and, get started and get this thing done. All right, so we're going to use a 1/4 inch socket here to get out all of these little bolts slash screws and whatnot. And try to clean this up a little bit. All right, look at that. We've got this encased board here. I can't imagine that this is worth all that much. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you trade this in? Does this go in with low, no grade boards and whatnot? Is there a special category for these? And if so, is it worth collecting them? Because I'm generally curious. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. And as usual, we're gonna set the junk aside and the wire aside and all that good fun stuff as well. All right, so what we got here, let's go ahead and pull that up. Looks like we got some rubber, like a little rubber bushing type thing there. And that exposes that brass all the more, which is great. Got this little styrofoam bushing here. I'm gonna take that off, which will make this a little easier to get to here. Now the wire, I believe the wire runs all the way out here, but I should be able to pull this out now, hopefully. Maybe one wire at a time. I'll pull that out one wire at a time, maybe. Worst case scenario, I'll just cut it. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Just cut it and I'll pull what's left out the other side. There we go. I was able to get to that. Very cool. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day, fantastic weekend, whenever, morning, weekend, holiday, whenever it is that you're watching this video. So we got some more wire here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over there. And it looks like we got a few more screwsies, boltsies, screwsies, whatever the case may be, that's holding this thing in. Okay. Oh, there we go. Whew. All right, this is ferrous, so I'm gonna put that with my other ferrous material. Start pile over here. I'm trying to clear a path to be able to get to this piece right here, and I'm gonna do my best to try to use a monkey wrench to loosen that up and pull this out. So I'm gonna try to do that now. A little more loosening. There we go. All right, so put the screw there. Put that ferrous material over there. Yep, get a little bit more ferrous material. Okay, so we are slowly but surely clearing this whole area out here. Looks like we got this area that's loosened up. So this here is aluminum, but there's a lot of pieces in here that's ferrous, like that Allen wrench screw that's in there on both sides. We've got some brass hooked up to there on both ends. We're gonna get that removed shortly. All right, let's keep going here. The name of the game at this point is to just try to clear out as much space on the inside as humanly possible. I was going to say I might need an extension, but I managed to get it done. Alright, so one on the inside here. Oh, there's one just on the bottom that I should be able to get to. I'm hoping I can get to. Might have to use an actual wrench for that one. Let's see if I have a 1/4 inch. That is not a 1/4 inch. Let's see, is this a 1/4 inch? That's a 1/4 inch. See if I can get that out. I swear there's a ghost in this garage because something just threw a zip tie from one of my toolboxes onto the floor. And there's no way that I did that. There's no way I could have gone out quite that far. Anyway, yeah. And yes, I believe my garage is haunted. Which adds to the whole fun of the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Got that out. All right, this here can come off if you want. I think this is made out of tungsten material. I'm not really 100% sure. Nonetheless, it's all gonna go on ferrous because that's what it is. It's just a bunch of ferrous material. It's not worth me necessarily trying to separate it. Oh, interesting. That little bit might be stainless steel because it is not magnetic. Okay, well, I guess I will separate that. Needs a special screw. Woo! Okay, now, looks like this little piece of stainless steel right here is held on by one of them special things. Blech. So, I will remove that in a little bit. I'm just gonna set that aside for now. Yeah, so this has got a really light pull. I'm going to say that this is also stainless steel. I don't believe that this is aluminum. Yes. All right, set that over there. All right, so basically if you look in here, this little piece that can come out. So if you look in here, okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. Let me see if I can get you over there so you can see. But this piece here is aluminum and it goes into the tank, right? So there's this little piece of ferrous material that's going all the way around it, preventing it from sliding through. So I need to cut that. So this one has it, and this one also has it. So that will be the next little bit that I work on. But before I do that, I'm going to try to get that brass piece out. Get you put back. Let's not monkey around. There we go. That should be good. Let's see. Let's give it a try, see if we can move it. I'm gonna try to put my weight on it here. There we go. Gotta love that. Gotta love it. There we go. This thing right here has copper, and this will take just very little bits of processing to get the ferrous materials and stuff out to get the pure brass, which is really nice. I'm going to set that aside for the moment, and we still have those rings to contend with. Safety first. got the one. Let's see if we can get the other one. Go. That is ferrous. At this point, I should be able to just simply pull this out. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. All right. There we go. Put that with the junk. Got a little bit of wire here. I'm going to pull out of this. Come on. There we go. It's coming. There we go. Get over there. Junk. All right. This is all ferrous material. I'm going to set it aside over here. All stuff in here. All right. You still recording? Good. We got some more junk. We got 2 more rings here that need to come off. So I'll take those off. Basically just separating the ferrous from the non-ferrous here. More ferrous material. There we go. At this point, we just got basically the aluminum left, and we've got these 2 plastic pieces here. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to put these in the vise, and I'm going to try to loosen them up and out. Otherwise, what I'll do is I'll just make cuts, like little slits, to try to remove the plastic that way, because I want this to be clean. They were giving me at the yard, they were giving me 60-61 for it. Let me go ahead and reconfigure here real quick. I'm gonna get this in the vise, and we're gonna try to get those plastic bits out of there. Oh, there we go. There we go. I was beginning to worry that I wasn't going to be able to get it out. So I just pinched the plastic piece in there, and I'm just unscrewing it. All right, there's one. There's one. Let's see if we can get this second one. Yep, we got it. Yay. Go. Number 2. So now we'll separate some of the stainless steel from the ferrous material. Well, it'll probably end up going in shred, who knows. But this part here is stainless steel. And usually, I'm pretty sure these are also made out of some sort of harder metal too. It might be worth it, but for me, I'm just gonna throw it in shred. Well, all right. So we've got some brass tidbits here and here. We've got some wire. We've actually got a couple of solenoids on here as well, which are chock full of copper. If you're not saving them, you should be. All right, let's go ahead and get the solenoids loose. Okay, so that's more metal. Ferrous. The solenoid should just pop right out. Oh, great. That's a star bit. Star bit, star bit, star bit. Okay. All right. So those. Just cut that here. Put you over here. Get my special tools because I do want to clean up this this aluminum too, so I'm gonna clean up all of that too. Let me grab my specialty tools. Boop. Well, that should do it. Let's see. We'll try this one first. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty then. Let's get these things out of there. More ferrous material. Okay. Now this right here, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. There's these little brass rings. I'll put those over there. That stuff is junk. And this here is ferrous. Well, at the end of it's ferrous anyway. There's something on the inside that's ferrous. Springs ferrous. Put that in there. I'm curious though. I'm very curious to see. Yeah. Just scrape this a few times. I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, I suspect these are stainless and there's like some ferrous material on the end caps here. But this one also has one of those little brass rings. I want to keep that. So this could be classified as stainless steel, but you may want to cut the ends off there. Let's see what we got here. We got rubber. So we get rubber, we got more ferrous material. No, that's actually not ferrous material. This feels like aluminum because it's so light, but I think it's stainless steel. All right, so this is all cast aluminum with a little bit of brass on the end. Let's get that brass off. It does not want to move, I'll tell you that. Oh. Wow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a vice grip. I'm going to put this in the vice, and I'm going to take one of them vice grips, and I'm going to get it out that way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So we're slowly cleaning this cast aluminum here. We got a couple of chunks of brass. I'm going to get that out too. There we go. She coming out now. All right. We got our brass. I'll put that with the other brass. Oh, What do we got in there? We got a little bit more brass in there that I gotta get out. It'll just take me a second. I had no idea that was even in there, but it was in there. That was the other brass. Okay, now, now, this is 100% clean cast aluminum. Set that aside. Now I want to get these brass tidbits off here. Lots of brass tidbits. All right, now I don't know if there's any, I don't believe there's anything magnetic in here. Okay, that's tidy. We want loosey. Oh, that's a heavy piece right there. Heavy piece. Doesn't appear to have any ferrous material on it. That's good. All right, got one more piece here of brass. Let's get that off. Like it is a job for adjustable wrench man. Okay. Wow. There we go. There we go. Have to give it a little extra oomph. All right. Get another nice little brass tidbit here. To make this pure cast aluminum, there's two pieces here with Allen screws that needs to come out. I found in my experience that these do not come out easy, but I will give it an attempt. An attempt. All right. I think we got it. Son of a biscuit. Excuse my French. Looks like we got it. All right. Oh, that's one side. Yeah, now comes the painstaking action of getting it off here. All right, we got that first side. Let's get the other side. I didn't think it was going to come out for a second there. But it did. We get that second one there. All right. Now this is 100% aluminum cast. Awesome. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, this is the bounty for which we were digging deep into this little excavation of scrappage. We have one big piece of 6061 aluminum here that is completely clean, which is nice. We've also got some number 2 wire here. We've got a couple of solenoids that are full of copper. We have an encapsulated board here, as you can see. A couple of contact pieces here with some brass on it. Speaking of brass, we've got a decent amount of brass on this little endeavor. We've got some more aluminum here, as you can see. This is clean cast. These pieces here, I believe, I'm sorry, this is with the junk, so I'll put that with the junk. that is stainless steel. We've got some junk here. We've got some screws, and we've got all the ferrous material, as you can see there, from the water heater for the RV. So if you like what you've seen here, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It means the world to me. It means the world to the YouTube algorithm, and it will help the growth of the channel for sure. So until the next time, have a scrap happy day. Bye.